So what came? Capital A, capital B, small b. This is crosses with same. This is parental generation. Here, what are the gametes will come? Capital A, capital B, capital A, small a, capital B, small a, small b. Same here also. Now, these are what? Gametes. Then what happens? Crosses will come. So, this crosses we have to show in Punnett square. Now, this is male gamete, this is female gamete. So here we have to write now duplicate means nearly same or same phenotype, both genes will present. So come on that. Here what will ratio will come? Duplicate gene ratio. Already we discussed two types of characters are there. One is triangular and one is ovoid. So only two type of ratio will come. We will see that. So triangular will see with T and this will denote with O. So this is T, triangular. Here this also will come triangular. Capital A, small a, capital B, capital B. This also will triangular. This also will triangular. Triangular. See here duplicate means both the characters either one present or both present. So what nearly same phenotypes. So here also triangular. This is triangular. Same thing, triangular, triangular, triangular. See, this also triangular, triangular, triangular. This also triangular, triangular. Now, here both in recessive states. Okay, so what is coming? It is ovoid. So what is the ratio came here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So triangular is 15 and only one is ovoid. So what is the duplicate gene ratio? So that is 15 is to 1. And in which plant this duplicate gene is studied? So that is fruit shape in Safford purse. These two terms we have to study. Who studied this one? So that is studied by Searle. Scientist name is Searle. Okay. Now, next we have to come on quantitative inheritance, or that is known as polygenic inheritance. Come on that. Ratio and example you have to remember. This is very, very important for your medical exam purpose. Quantitative inheritance. Quantitative inheritance, or another term of this is known as polygenic inheritance, also known as polygenic inheritance. Okay, also known as what? Polygenic inheritance. Now, here what happens? Inheritance is controlled by more than one. What I told, just give attention. Inheritance is controlled by more than one genes in which dominant allele have cumulative effect, combined effect. Okay, dominant allele have combined effect with each dominant expressing a part. Okay, what the combined effect is there? So each one having one small participation and their effect, and combinedly they are showing complete effect. So that is known as polygenic inheritance. So what we can say in this case, inheritance is controlled by, in this case, inheritance is controlled by one or more than one or more than one gene. Okay, one or more than one gene in which dominant alleles. So, in which dominant alleles. Okay, in which dominant alleles have cumulative effect. This you have to remember what effect they are doing, showing cumulative effect. So in which dominant alleles have cumulative effect. This term you have to remember. What effect they are showing? Cumulative effect with each dominant allele showing their part, where each dominant alleles showing their part of effect, their part of effect. Why? Because it is cumulative effect. So every dominant allele having their only participation, that showing what? Only partly effect. Okay, they are showing only partly effect. Okay, what the complete trait is there? So their part of effect of a trait, what the characters or traits are showing. So of a traits, every dominant allele showing their part. One part is there, another part is there, and combined form complete trait is displayed. Okay, so full trait will shown when? A full trait is shown only when complete dominant alleles is present. Okay, so what we can say, a full trait is shown when complete dominant traits is present with their efficacy. Okay, with their effectiveness, we can write with their effectiveness. Okay, so full trait will be shown when complete dominant alleles is present with their effectiveness. Okay, so we can say also this is a multiple factor inheritance, also known as what? Multiple factor inheritance. due to this reason, it is also known as multiple factor inheritance. See, any terms they will ask. So, terms we have to remember multiple factor inheritance. Okay, why you understood? Because when all the dominant alleles will be present, then complete trait will shown. Okay, now it is also known as polygenes because many genes are there. So polygenes are also called cumulative genes as we already discussed. So polygenes are also termed as cumulative genes. Cumulative genes. Okay. Now, what happens here if F1 generation is there? So mixed type of characters are coming, not complete. Okay, mixed type of characters are showing. So if pure breeding parents are present and they are combining with another pure breeding parent, then offsprings are coming in F1 generation. So that are having mixed type, or we can say blending type. Okay, and that's why quantitative inheritance is also known as blending inheritance. This blending inheritance, one question already asked that we will discuss after some time. Okay, so what the questions will come that we will see. So what we can say, in F1 generation, of polygenic inheritance, some mixed type of traits, are shown, and hence also known as blending inheritance. Blending inheritance. Okay, and hence also known as what? Blending inheritance. Mixed type of inheritance are showing. Okay, now here some common formula is there that if we will remember, so it will be beneficial in questions solution. Okay, so first is in polygenic inheritance, in polygenic inheritance. Okay, in polygenic inheritance, number of phenotypes, how many number of phenotypes will come, that it is asking questions. Number of phenotypes is equal to 2n plus 1. What is that? 2n plus 1. Okay, where n is number of polygenic pair, where n is equal to number of polygenic pair. Okay, so this is the formula, every time you have to remember. So number of polygenic pair, where n is number of polygenic pair. Okay, here number of genotypes will be, so next is polygenic, number of genotypes will be equal to 3 to the power n, where n already discussed, number of polygenic pair. Okay, Now, one sign this polygenic inheritance or blending inheritance, okay, or cumulative gene effect inheritance. This was studied by J. Collereter. Scientist name was J. Collereter, and where it discussed in tobacco plant. And Galton were there that discussed in human. So we will see that. This formula you have to remember, number of phenotypes will be equal to 2n plus 1 and number of genotypes will be 3 to the power n. Polygenic inheritance or blending inheritance was studied by J. Collereter, okay, in tobacco plant. What is the botanical name of tobacco? That is Nicotiana tabacum. Nicotiana tabacum. So, J. Collereter in tobacco plant studied polygenic inheritance, and in human being F. Galton and F. Galton in human being. Okay. So F. Galton studied polygenic inheritance in human being and J. Collereter in tobacco plant. Okay. Now, one more scientist were there. That name is Nielsen Ehle. That what he does, he given experimental proof for polygenic inheritance in kernel wheat plant. In what? In case of kernel, or we can say kernel color in wheat. Now, kernel means what? That inner part of the wheat, inner seed like that is that. So what it is that? Nielsen Ehle. Nielsen Ehle experimentally proved polygenic inheritance in kernel color in wheat plant. Now kernel means seed part inside, okay. So seed inside part we can say, or inside part, okay. Now, so which one experimentally proved polygenic inheritance? So that scientist name is Nielsen Ehle, okay. Nielsen Ehle, okay. Experimental proof he has given, okay. Now, we will see one example. And what example we'll see? This F. Galton in human being. Okay, F. Galton in human being we will see. Okay. Now, here what he seen, that F. Galton, that what are the colors are there available? I am asking about skin color. So what are the colors are available in the world? Okay. Now, he told that 3 pairs of genes present in human being that decides that color of the human being, okay. Now, you have seen that very dark color are there, African people, very light color is there like US people, okay. We are what? We are in intermediate. So how many genes are responsible for that? So 3 pairs of genes responsible, okay. So example we'll take, for example, human skin color. Okay, so this human skin color shows polygenic inheritance which occurs due to or controlled by three pairs of genes. So human skin color showing polygenic inheritance. Okay, polygenic inheritance which are controlled by three pair of genes. How much pair? Three pair of genes. Now we have to see phenotype means external character what we are seeing. So we have to come on number of phenotypes, and their formula we already seen 2n plus 1. So come on that number of phenotypes in human skin color. Human skin color. Already we know it is 2n plus 1. Here how much pairs is there? 3. So 2 is to 3 plus 1. So how much it will come? 7. So 7 type of phenotype is available in the world. Okay, 7 type of phenotype is available in the world. And what are the ratio is there? That we have to see. And we know that if all these three genes present in that condition, high melanin will produced, and high melanin means blackish will come. Okay, so what we can say, the presence, and if genotypes ratio we will come, so number of genotypes, so it will be 3 to the power n. So 3 to the power 3. So 3 into 3 into 3, it will become 27. So 27 types of genotypes and 7 types of phenotypes. So how it is coming? So we are telling that the presence of melanin pigment that is responsible for human skin color. So the presence of melanin pigment present in skin determines the skin color. The presence of melanin pigment present in human skin determines what determines human skin color. Okay, so if all the three gene pairs present, then it will be highly what? Very dark skin. Okay, so what we will see here, three gene pair, capital A, capital A, capital B, capital B, capital C, capital C. I'll not go in complete detail, that will take more than one class. Okay, so I'll come on their conclusion. So here three gene pairs are there. This will crosses with small a, small a, small b, small b, small c, small c. Now three gene pairs all are in dominant. So this will be what? Very dark. What it will come? It is very dark. And here it will what come? Very light, because all are having what? Very less melanin. So very light. Okay, it is very dark, it is very light. Okay, now if come on, this is what? Parental generation. Parent generation. Now come on gametes. So gametes will be A, B, C. Here small a, small b, small c. This is gametes. Then F1 generation crosses will come. Then F1 generation A, small a, capital B, small b, capital C, small c. Now, here it is what? It is intermediate type because polygenic inheritance, what I told, that is having mixed type of inheritance. Okay. So here F1 generation it will come intermediate type. Intermediate type. Now, here what is that? 1, 2, 3. So how many gametes will be there? 2 to the power n. So 2 to the power here 3 is there. So 8. Now, if F2 generation we are coming, so capital A, capital B, capital C, small c. Again cross with capital A, capital B. Okay. So here how many gametes will come? 8. Because what we seen here? Here also how many gametes will come? 8. So 8 into 8 and there. If we are seeing there. So how many Punnett square boxes will come? So this will come 64 boxes. 8 from this side and 8 from this side. 8 into 8 is equal to 64. So 64 back boxes will come, means 64 of spring types will come that belongs to human skin color. Okay. Now directly we will come on that human skin color phenotypic ratio. This you have to remember. Okay, phenotypic ratio. So here after going this one, if you'll go in this one, 64 types. Okay, so 64 types will come. Then you will see the details how much it is coming. So their ratio will come 1 is to 6 is to 15 is to 20 is to 15 is to 6 is to 1. So very easy, you can remember 1 is to 6 is to 15 is to 20 is to 15 is to 6 is to 1. So how many types of phenotypes is there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Already we discussed how many types is that? 7. Okay. Now this one is that is having very dark skin. So it is very dark skin. Okay. Then this one will be dark skin. Okay, lesser than very dark. So it will be dark skin. Okay. Then what will come? Then fairly dark skin. So this is what? Fairly dark skin. Okay. Then fairly dark skin. Then 20, it will be intermediate skin. Intermediate skin. Okay. Then what will come? Intermediate skin. After that, fairly light skin. So it is fairly light skin. Okay. After that, fairly light skin. Then light skin. So it is light skin. And this one, very light skin. Very light skin. Now this 1 is to 6 is to 15 is to 20 is to 15 is to 6 is to 1. Okay. So it is showing what? This 20 is there, means maximum number of population is of which type? That is having intermediate color skin, and minimum very dark skin and very light skin. Okay, so maximum is intermediate color scheme. Okay, now this is a depicting with a graph. So that graph we have to see, and that is studied by the scientist Davenport. Okay, Davenport. So come on that graphical representation. This you have to remember, 1 is to 6 is to 15 is to 20 is to 15 is to 6 is to 1. This is polygenic inheritance ratio in human skin color. Now, this ratio is being graphically represented, okay, by which scientist? That scientist name was Davenport. So graphical representation and studied on human skin color by scientist is a Davenport. So this scientist graphically represent this. Okay, he put one side skin pigment and one side fragment of polygenes. What he put here? Skin pigmentation or pigment, and here shows what are the fragments of there. So fragments of population all over the world, which are the populations are there. Okay, and what he's seen, this is 1, then he's seen 6, then 15, then 20. Okay, so this was what the maximum he choose. Okay, so here what he's seen, that 1, 6, 15, 20, and then same like it is coming. So maximum population is belonging with intermediate. This is intermediate skin color. Okay, and this is shown by Davenport. So graphical representation studied on human skin color by Davenport. That you have to remember. Okay. Now come on, one question is there that is very important. Now, one question is there, the height of plant. You have to remember that polygene and blending inheritance both are synonyms to each other. Okay, so the height of a plant with genotype, the height of a plant with genotype capital A, capital A, capital B, capital B. Okay, is 40 inch. Is 40 inches. Okay, and that the genotype, another genotype also there, and that of another genotype, small a, small a, small b is 20 inches. Okay, one is 40 inches, one is 20 inches. Now question is asking, what is the height of plant with genotype if follows quantitative inheritance. What it is asking? What is the okay? They are asking what? What is the height of plant? Okay, what is the height of a plant if the genotype AABB follows polygenic inheritance. Polygenic inheritance. Okay, what is the genotype?